Hey there, it's Pastor Kelly Ann for this week's story time. And as you know, we are doing a series together on emotions. Yep, emotions. We have been doing the major emotions, and there are 6, and this week we are on number 5. Do you remember where we've been? I do. Well, our first emotion was joy. Our second that we talked about was sadness. Our third was anger. And our fourth emotion, which was last week, was fear. Fear. And I hope you talk to your parents about fear and what scares you. I think that's really, really important. And today, this one, I don't know, it's kind of a funny one, and sometimes it's not so funny. But this emotion today is disgust. Disgust. Disgust is a fancy word for yuck, pew, ew, those kinds of sounds. The definition of disgust in the dictionary is a strong feeling of dislike or annoyance for something considered sickening or bad. In other words, yuck, ew, pew, ugh. Make sense? All right. Without further ado, let's get to our story. Disgust by Czeena Devera. Sometimes you might feel disgust. Yuck! Doesn't look like she's a fan of what she's eating, does it? How would you describe disgust? Disgust can be strong and intense, and it can cause a quick reaction. Phew, these stink! Disgust can come with strong smells, like your grandma's new perfume or someone's lunch at school. Yeah, I think hard-boiled eggs smell pretty bad when people have them in their lunchbox. How about you? Sometimes disgust comes when you try new foods. You might not be used to the taste. The texture might be different. You can see that he is so leery on his face of disgust here, don't you, about this food? I bet you've been there. I know I have. How does disgust feel to you? Disgust can make your stomach churn. You might feel sick. Oh. These are all normal reactions. Disgust is meant to keep you safe from things that can hurt you, like stinky chemicals and household cleaners. However, disgust can be harmful. It can hurt someone else's feelings. Maybe he had a hard-boiled egg in his lunch and someone said, "Pew, that stinks." We need to slow down. Think about how you want to react. Will plugging your nose hurt your grandma's feelings? Will spitting out your food upset the person who made it? You can't control when you feel disgust, but you can control how you react to it. Try drinking a glass of water. Think before you speak. How do you show disgust? Remember, it's okay to feel disgust. New things might make us uncomfortable. but that shouldn't stop us from trying new things. The end. Disgust. How about that story? What did you think of disgust? We have all certainly been there. Every picture in this book, I can remember having the same sort of reaction. Whether it was stinky trash or stinky shoes, whether it was food that didn't look too good to me, or even after I tried it, didn't taste too good to me either. Or how about stinky smells like perfume and chemicals? Yeah, some smells can even make your stomach just roll and you want to get sick. I've been there. How about you? One of the things, though, that was very important about the book is that we need to take a second and try to understand where we are. Because, if someone worked really hard, like your mom on dinner, and she just wanted you to try something, and you pitch a fit going, yuck, I don't want to, it could hurt your mama's feelings. Or like in the book, if grandma's wearing a new perfume and maybe you don't want to hold your nose and maybe just kind of keep the distance very nicely. We have to be careful not to harm people or hurt their feelings. Like what I described, if my friend had a hard-boiled egg in his lunchbox, it would make me have to hold back my feelings because I don't like the smell of hard-boiled eggs. But it's really, really important that I do so. So, my friends, remember, we all have emotions, all of them. We all feel disgust sometimes, but we need to think before we react and find solutions when we feel kind of churny and sick to our stomach, like drinking a glass of water. And maybe making some distance or some space between the smells that bother us. Or if it's stinky trash, how about take it out for your mom and dad? That's a good idea. So think. Now, I want you to wonder with your parents. We had some wonder questions right in the books. So go grab your parents, or if parents are there, how would you describe disgust? Have a conversation. Everybody's different. And then how does disgust feel to you? Again, everybody's different. And then our final question, how do you show disgust? And the second part, and how might you think and react differently when something is disgusting? Yuck, ew, oh. Well, that's it for today. I will see you next week. Same time. Bye-bye.